Glad to have you with us from Bloomington, Indiana, Memorial Stadium. A top 8 showdown, both teams hoping to fight their way into the college football playoff. It's the Miami Hurricanes and the Indiana Hoosiers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Here in Bloomington, fans are celebrating a national championship, but they understand this is a new season. The fans were insane last year. Memorial Stadium was the best it's ever been. Can they keep that home energy and that hype rocking and rolling here to get this season started? Kurt Zignetti hopes so. He's rebuilding and reloading, and he knows the fans have his back. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. And the Hurricanes headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. Fielded in the end zone. It's Beebe. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Hoosiers offense will go to work first. Once unheralded, now a magnet for the spotlight. Here's Charlie Becker. And what a treat to see a couple of pass catchers like this, each taking their shot to make big plays.
Man, I've been waiting for this game for a long time, Reese, after everything you just said. Do not blink, do not go to the bathroom, because both of these offenses can score quickly. These passing attacks are two of the most dangerous in the entire country, and it's always fun when you get to this first game now, because it's one thing to do it in practice, but you can't wait to get out and finally do it against a live defense. And when you've got quarterback play and you've got weapons catching the ball like these offenses have, boy, oh boy, you know it's just going to be exciting.
Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. Making the adjustment. Sends it back in motion. Drops back. It's Hoover. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on 3rd down brings us to 4th. And the Hoosiers will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. Not a lot of room to field this one. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. So the Miami Hurricane offense takes the field and they'll have their first possession. And out there ready to hunt is this terrific linebacking core.
And I tell you what, I've been so impressed with Ohio State and the way they've just reloaded in the past couple years at the linebacker spot, at the defensive line spot. Palmer, they go from year to year. They find that next guy, and their defenses have been so physical in the box and so versatile. And it's almost like, who's the next Arvell Reese this season?
And they're really smart players, too, that can adapt to the system. And you've seen Ohio State change D coordinators a lot here in recent years, and it doesn't matter. They go out and they find really good athletes, but guys that can come in, learn the system, learn their terminology, and by week 1, these guys are ready to ball.
Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. The Hurricanes peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Throwing Mensah. Here comes the heat. Crosses the 10. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Canes!
I mean, you talk about calling a pretty good defense you feel good about, and you take away the pass, and what does the quarterback do? He pulls it down and just shows the speed, basically becomes a running back, takes it all the way to the house, and makes your defense look silly.
7, Indiana 0.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Preston. Guided out of bounds at the 32 after a good return. Indiana comes out ready to get this drive underway. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
and great recognition by the corner. That touch pass after he throws at the quarterback, it's a pass. He can't throw it forward again. Nice job understanding that, flying up, coming and making the big tackle in the open field.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Escapes the pressure going right. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? The Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. Little over anxious, out of the stands early, and it's a false start.
False start off offense.
And the penalty accepted, and they'll move them back. So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. Sells the run, looking to pass. Rushes on. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And that's a really good job by this defense, a complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Rush right in his face. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
I personally love aggressive defense. I love it. Bringing the strong safety down, blitzing that sucker in there to get the quarterback. Boom. Get that guy on the ground. Nice aggressive play call by the defense.
And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. And the Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. A quick pass to the left. No chance to run, but still a good gain. The Canes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Brown running left. Nice move to pick up yardage. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds a yard short at the 49. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Gets the back moving. Here's Mensah to throw. Oh, pressure's coming. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. 2nd and long here. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Lofton. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. Wide open downfield. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And the Canes are rolling down the field. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Got enough for the first down. Might have a chance. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. This defense might be reeling after those last two and now facing 1st and goal. He's dropped.
Tell you what, that read game really slows you down defensively, kind of makes you play responsibility football. And when you get chunks like that on 1st down as an offense, I would continue to come back to it.
Left side, it's Vaughn. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They've already squandered a couple of chances to score touchdowns in the red zone, and now another opportunity. It's 3rd and goal. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
It does not take this offense long to get going. We've seen 2 drives. We've seen 2 touchdowns, David. They are so explosive. They've got so much speed all over the field, and they're lighting this scoreboard up early.
Hey, you better find some answers defensively. You better find a way to slow them down. And how about this next possession for your offense? Like, coming on the field, you can tell. As an offensive coordinator, you got to feel it. Like, my defense is not holding them down right now. We got to put together a drive, get some points on the score in this next possession.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Back to throw, it's Hoover. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. First play of the period will be a second down. They'll send the back in motion. Hits inside, it's Richard. Oh, he's got some space. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Fresh setter down's going to the air. Out wide right, it's Marsh.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense.
Oh, there's an alley on the left. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. He's past the marker. Could be an alley. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially the...
Beck's going for the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Hoosiers! It's a much-needed life from this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down. You got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
Ready to try the point after. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's Lyle. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. They'll need a bunch on second down. Mensah, look out! And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football. And the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush and a better job forcing a turnover.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Motion from the back. Moves the pocket. It's Hoover. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, it's been a tale of two quarters, I think, safe to say. And for this offense, they were sleepwalking a little bit early in the first quarter, but they've come alive now in the second quarter. They've made some plays. You can see them playing with a totally different confidence, a totally different sense of urgency, and they feel right now, David, like they're unstoppable.
And the game just completely flipped, wasn't it? Like, it was kind of crazy. It felt like this was going to be a blowout, and then all of a sudden you rattle off a couple of touchdowns. We got a great game, kind of back and forth. Now, which team can keep the momentum, can get their offense and defense playing right at the same time?
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And right down the middle. And that extra point was good, and we're all tied up here in the second. From deep, it's Lyle. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Selling the fake. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. Darian Mensah from the gun on third down. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down. And the Canes will send out the punt unit.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. Third down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
Motion from the wide receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Out wide left, it's Richard. Finds a seam. Touchdown, Hoosiers! This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. On the return, it's Lyle. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The corners are walked up tight. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
You know, and that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Second down, gonna throw it. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Hurricanes, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Quick completion to the right. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Throwing, Mensah. They're all over it. Good coverage to knock that pass away.
I know it wasn't an interception, but a lot of times tips and deflections leads to interceptions. Great job by the defender getting his mitt on the football.
Powers inside. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
Well, obviously,
trying to get behind the defense. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. He's loose. Touchdown, Miami! Rolled his way into the end zone.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
The extra point here would tie the game. Well, you could draw a line in the middle and he would have hit that thing. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the second.
Number 22, set to kick this one away.
On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Richard.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Oh, it goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. Slings it. Left side, it's Richard. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield.
And to say he has trust in his running back catching the football is an understatement. I mean, there was 2 guys on him. Like, he was absolutely covered, but he still makes the play. And he does that a lot, man. He's a game breaker. He's a guy that can make big plays for this offense. If I'm the QB, though, I might be a little bit careful. If they got that many guys on him, I got to be safe with the football.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Grabs it in the middle. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. The Hoosiers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He'll set up to throw. Going for 6. Touchdown, Indiana! And they take it in for 6 more points. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Lyle. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Waning seconds in the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Here's Brown to begin the drive. Doesn't find any room whatsoever here late in the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, don't tell me it's a basketball town when we've had a first half like that there in Bloomington. Through 2 quarters today, we've seen these 2 passing attacks just pick apart these defenses. Short throws, intermediate throws, even a few deep completions. An aerial exhibition so far. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Hoosiers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Lyle. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. They start this third quarter 1-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
I love DBs that want to tackle, and they get an opportunity to look like heroes on these outside toss plays. Physical play by the corner there, getting the ball carried down behind the line of scrimmage.
He's got it. At the 35, he's got room. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. The Hurricanes with the 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Takes the handoff. It's Fletcher. And he's brought down after a short gain.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Makes the grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Canes.
And that's exactly how you draw it up on offense, man. You run the football, you get those bodies committed, Jesse, and you use speed out wide with a little bit of play action.
A really nice job of setting it up by the play caller, you're right. And those linebackers and safeties, they want to come down and support the run, but a really nice throw, excellent route, and they're able to connect for a massive TD.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the third. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished it with an explosive play in the passing game, scoring from 47 yards out. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Hoosiers offense all set and ready to crank things up. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the third. Running inside, it's Richard. They were all over it.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
To the air, it's Hoover. Under pressure. Good job just to get rid of that one.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Intercepted, the defense has set him up. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But When you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. A first down run in the red zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone.
Number 22, set to advance on the football.
Deep in the end zone, it's Preston. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Grabbed on the outside, it's Becker. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if he's going to run it. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
Scanning the field, it's Hoover. Looking down the middle. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Straight ahead, it's Brown. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
On the run, it's Fletcher. Brought down. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way. At least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there. He didn't have it.
Here comes the heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle and prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
The Canes will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. On the move at the 30. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
This running back is so dynamic, and you've got to be able to take advantage of his speed by getting him to the outside. So that's why you dial up the toss play there. It's a nice way to change it up and get this guy in space to go make plays.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. quick give. It's Richard. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Sets his feet. It's Hoover. Rushes on. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Snaps it, and he has to have it. And the pass falls incomplete. That's how we'll wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. But now, time for the 4th quarter. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So first down will open up the final period. Here's Mensah to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's dropped after taking the hit.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
Got his man. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over him. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. He's got an open man. There he goes. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
Well, the bad news on defense is you gave up a big completion. The good news, though, you showed great effort making a tackle and getting him down inside the 5-yard line. Effort does matter, and we'll see. If they can hold the offense here to 3 points, that might be the type of play defensively that may win you this game.
In the red area, it's Fletcher. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Brings a return out across the 25. Gets a couple of extra yards. He's stopped at the 27-yard line. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Hey guys, checking in from the Indiana sideline. I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Wants to throw. It's Hoover. Fires to the middle. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
And the defense hasn't made many plays today, but who can make those plays late? And this place got really, really quiet just now. They made the big play. They forced the INT, and now a chance to build on this lead and make this place even quieter.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. And that interception might well be the nail in the coffin. Offense gets the ball back, up by 2 scores. Shakes off the defender. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. Just on the edge of the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. He's got it on the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Driving forward, it's Fletcher. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami!
And he's in for his 3rd rushing touchdown. You college fantasy football players, that is what you want to see. +6, +6, +6. Let's go.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th.
Miami 49, Indiana 28.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Makes a move. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Getting aggressive here and going for 2. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Coming out with it, it's Cotton. And the ball is loose on the return. Almost a disaster on that return, but they jump on it and they'll maintain possession. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. From the gun, it's Fletcher. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Turns into the pile. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the 1st down marker. Defense will use a timeout. 22 seconds remaining in the game. And the Canes decide to punt it away. Searching for space. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Drops back on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found your explosive plays. Don't be afraid to call those plays again right now in this 2-minute situation.
And after this play, the cake will be baked. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Moving the pocket, it's Hoover. He's taking a deep shot late in the game.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute...
Time to take a shot. Ball is dropped, incomplete, and that will do it for this one. Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. Couple of teams of this caliber, but boy, what a statement by the underdog in this one.
And there's going to be a big movement in the rankings after that performance. That team that got the win today, they are going to get moved ahead of their opponent. It's one thing to beat a ranked opponent, David. It's one thing to blow the doors off of them. That was impressive.
It's impressive. It's huge for them. Obviously, we know what's going to happen when they're going to move up the charts, but the other side is equally as depressing. I mean, they're going to fall like a rock. This wasn't even a competitive game. This is a bad day, and the rankings will reflect it when they come out.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.